Turkey's troubled economy is affecting what people can afford to buy. Onions, a mainstay of Turkish cuisine, have almost doubled in price in the past few weeks. Consumers are feeling the squeeze.
The
seller told me the prices of things I wanted. I had to give them back. They were too expensive for me.
Turkey's heavily dependent on foreign imports on everything from food to building materials. The national currency, the lira, has plunged by a third in value, causing costs to soar. For the past few months, the government has been trying to control the soaring cost of food by buying goods directly from farmers and selling directly to consumers. By cutting out the middleman, they hope to push down prices. They've also lifted some tariffs on certain goods as well. But many are now questioning how long this manipulation of the market can really last. Overall inflation is now at 20%. Last year, the economy went into recession for the first time in a decade. Some analysts fear there's more to come.
The country deliberately focused on industrial production and services, and for the last decade, more so on services. So agriculture has been neglected, and as a result, obviously, we became more dependent on foreign imports.
Turkey's finance minister insists the worst is over. The government's promised to inject billions of dollars into state banks and support Turkish exports.
Turkey's main focus now is on reforming the economy in order to achieve the goal of a big and strong Turkey. It's necessary to introduce structural reforms.
The impact of the economic downturn can be seen on Istanbul's skyline. It's a city of stalled building sites. For the past 16 years, President Erdogan turned construction into a vehicle of growth. New developments have gone up at breakneck speed. But with the lira falling, the cost of importing raw materials and servicing foreign loans have soared. Last year, the US doubled tariffs on Turkish steel and aluminium amid worsening relations. The two countries are at odds over an increasing number of issues, including Turkey's growing ties with Russia and plans to buy a Russian missile defense system. President Erdogan said the US tariffs were a big obstacle to Turkish trade. Rising prices were a major election issue for many Turks. The ruling party's popularity, for so long built around strong growth and improved living standards, now depends on creating a road to recovery. Neave, Al Jazeera, Istanbul.